Good morning. It's day 18 on the Continental Divide Trail, and today I'm leaving the TLC Ranch on the red line, or the main CDT, and we'll be joining up with the Cebolla Alternate. So let's hike.
My name is Michelle Bentley. I'm a retired Houston firefighter and empty nester who loves to get out and explore God's beautiful creation. For years, I've dreamed of hiking from Mexico to Canada on the roughly 3,100-mile Continental Divide Trail, the most remote and rugged of the long-distance trails in the United States. This year, with the support of my amazing husband, I'm beginning this epic solo journey. I love to share my adventures, so come and hike with me.
Last night was a really cold night again. I don't think it got below freezing because I didn't have any ice in my water bottles, but it was not far from it. And my little 20-degree sleeping quilt is just not cutting it. I don't know if it's the quilt or it's just my metabolism, because it seems like every night by 2 o'clock, I am 2 in the morning, I'm just like awake, freezing, can't get warm, and just shivering until 5 o'clock when I can kind of start packing up and moving. And it may just be that. It may just be that's when I run out of calories and get really cold. But I think getting to Grant's, I'll be switching out some gear, getting my 0-degree quilt, which should be a lot better, warmer. And I got a warmer fleece hoodie coming that I'm going to exchange for the lighter weight one that I'm wearing now. And then I'm also going to be sending home some gear with Steve that I just find I'm not really needing or using, so I can shave some weight off my pack and be a little more comfortable out here. But looking forward to see what today is going to bring. Still got 12 miles of this same road that I was walking yesterday, and then it joins the Cebolla Alternate. And so, again, originally I was going to take the main CDT route around into Grant, but due to a severe lack of water in this stretch, the Cebolla route's a better choice because the other route has over 35-mile carries to hopefully find water. So the few hikers that are going that route have actually gotten water, driven, had someone drive them, or used a car to drive over to cache water for themselves. And I just don't have that, ability to do that. So I'm gonna hike this Cebolla Alternate, which I'm actually excited because I was torn between which two to take because they both sound like they have really interesting things to see. But it should be fun, and I will show you where I'm at in a bit. Here's a pretty view looking back from where I came. And heading forward, I've got a hill ahead, so I'm not sure what my view is just yet. Here's my view ahead for now. Got some distant hills. Eventually I should start getting glimpses of Mount Taylor. That'll be fun to see, because that's where I'll be climbing in a few days. It's over 11,000 feet. That'll be the biggest climb of the trail so far. And technically it's not on the trail, it's an alternate also. Here's our last water source for the next 68 miles. So we're back in a very open area again. We're about almost 9 miles into this 12-mile road walk before we reach our next junction. And it's gotten very windy, so right now it's kind of coming at a cross tail, so that's good, because we had to walk into a headwind to get to that cow tire to get our water. That was rough walking. dog. That's the road we just finished, the 28-mile walk out of Pine Tree. Now we're heading this way. At least the wind's going to be pushing us. So at that sign, we officially joined the Cebolla Alternate. And this alternate will join back up with the CDT sometime tomorrow. Whew. I don't know, this wind, that pretty much wore me out, that last section. Now it's kind of more behind us, so that's manageable. Entering the Cebolla Wilderness. There we go. It's cool. Oh, pretty. How cool is that? It's a lot nicer having the wind at our backs. The trail's just following along this wash. This has been a nice change of scenery from the long road walk. There's some old building, house, or whatever up here. Weird, there's like nothing out here. There's some kind of structure up there too. Like there's not any road close by, that's weird. Wonder what this was for. It's got a brick fireplace and everything. Well, that's a little creepy. Huh. Well, that's cool. An old cot. Weird. Another good climb here. That's a water source, so I'm glad I don't need it. I got enough to get to a solar well. The trail turned into a pretty road walk. It's still super windy. And during our little lunch break under a tree, Nate found a tick on his shoe, so I'm going to be looking over for ticks tonight. Y'all, today has been stupid hard. And it's easy, like trail, but the conditions, it has been so windy. It's like been walking in a tropical storm, getting hit by 40 plus mile an hour gusts all day. And because of that, we're having to walk 31 miles to get to somewhere we can camp. And we found a picnic area. You're not supposed to camp there, by the way, but you can see we're on a paved highway and there's nowhere safe to camp. That will get us off the highway. And they have privy and picnic tables and hopefully some shelter from the wind, so that we can even try to set up a tent. But first, we have to collect water at another, I think it's a windmill or solar well or something just up ahead, because we don't have another water source for like 17 miles. So we're gonna have to filter some water and then push another 4 miles to the picnic area, which is gonna make for a 31-mile day today. And then tomorrow we've decided we're gonna go ahead and push to get into Grant because the weather's changing. It's gonna get cold. It's supposed to possibly rain, and my ears are not cutting it. I've been cold every night for the last several nights. So we're gonna get into Grant, and I'll just spend 2 days there. One hopefully the day after, one with Steve when he gets into town. So anyways, I'll try to check in from the